set to go now from Orlando. The 2019 NFL Pro Bowl is underway. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. On first down, Breeze will get this out to Barkley, complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a big play that time for the NFC. 46 yards. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jadeveon Clowney providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well. Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Brown. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. On 1st down, Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Anthony Barr, the Minnesota Viking, there to take him down. On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And some space here. 20. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 43 yards. And the AFC has taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point up and through by Myers. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. And complete to Zach Ertz. Down the numbers. There he goes. And touchdown. Zach Ertz, 65 yards. And the NFC has retaken the lead. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yards.
Well, the NFC pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack. Luke Kuechly gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 1 quarter in the books. 10-7 our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Alluding to pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Mahomes now on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now here's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Bobby Wagner, the former 2nd-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. That's caught at the 3. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts? Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Shotgun now for Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Breeze now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. The AFC offense making their way back out. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Let's go defense.
Hey, Ridley.
Let's go defense. Here we go.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. When you think about the history of this Pro Bowl game, there was an all-star game going all the way back to 1939, but it officially became called the Pro Bowl in, I think, 1951.
You're exactly right. And that game was played out in L.A. in the same stadium where the L.A. Rams currently play. And back then they split it into conferences, the American Conference versus the National Conference. The American Conference won 28-27. MVP of the game, quarterback Otto Graham. Nickname? Automatic.
Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And again, it's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. That one complete to Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Single receiver.
Attack. 43. Yellow.
Check 25.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yellow. I'm going blue lane. Check right. Yellow.
Stick guy. Check.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd. As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd.
Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's complete, right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Face mask. Defense.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30. So now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, AFC. Antonio Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the AFC has broken this tie.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Myers connects on the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. So we are at halftime. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. Well, we can get to the third quarter now. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The AFC offense now set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mahomes. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call it the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll buy some time right. It's Hill, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The 13 yards that time of the first.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Looking to throw.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. This will be caught by Brown. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Now it's Mahomes again. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The 15 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Watch the safety creep.
They'll try the right side this time. Here with Gordon. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 40 yards. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice two-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Extra point up and through by Myers. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the NFC heading out for their first drive of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney. Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon.
Yellow lady, yellow lady.
55. Wrap.
On second down, here's Breeze. Under pressure, they got him again. Jadeveon Clowney, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Von Miller getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly. That leads to a play action sack.
Mike. Yellow. Oh, 80. You can't take 13.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. They go back to Gordon here on first down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Khalil Mack of the Bears, the one to make the tackle. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. The reception good for 7. It's third down. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's third and 3. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
Yellow. Hey, watch it. Check 30. Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes now on first down. And going deep for Hill. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. To throw, it's Breeze.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The NFC's decision to go for it does not pan out. And the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game. But boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
On the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Over the middle here to Brown. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now here's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. A first-time Pro Bowler. Here's James Conner of the Steelers. And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the AFC adds on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for the NFC back out there. And it's great to see the Stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought
pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. Von Miller, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Back onto the field now comes the wideout Antonio Brown. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Watch the screen.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 21 yards. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what kind of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Right there, 54.
And again, it's Mahomes out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Take four.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Throwing now is Mahomes. His throw caught right around the 6. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
He's coming, double up.
Mahomes going to throw it here. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Antonio Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge.
Now Breeze lost the football. And that's picked up by the AFC. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
The extra point now coming from Myers. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
95-56, 95-56.
55, blue down.
Ready, catch.
On first down, Breeze. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Mike,
Ready. Yellow lady.
too little, cut.
Breeze going to throw. And And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. One final try here for Breeze. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.